Uwanja wa ndege Entebbe ambapo mwili waliyekuwa spika wa bunge la 11 la Uganda ndo umefika na rasmi kupokelewa na serikali kufuatia kifo chake cha tarehe 19 au tarehe 20 Machi mwaka huu. Na kama utaratibu ulivyo, tumemwona makamu wa rais Mama Jessica Alupo, vile spika wa bunge Mheshimiwa Anite Among na vigogo wengine kutoka serikalini. Kwa hivyo muda wote tutakuwa tunaona kwamba utaratibu wa mapokezi wa mwili wake, na ikumbukwe kwamba hii ndio mara ya kwanza spika akiwa afisini kufariki dunia. Na kwa hivyo shughuli ya leo kwa kweli ni pigo kubwa sana, ni msiba mkubwa sana, lakini kwa upande mwingine ni swala la kujifunza. Tuna mengi tunajifunza kwa sababu hii ndio mara ya kwanza jambo kama msiba kama huu kutokea si Uganda tu lakini Afrika Mashariki. Kwa hivyo kinachoendelea kwetu ni msiba, na kwa upande mwingine tuna mengi ya kujifunza na vile mengi ya kuwafundisha majirani wetu kama Kenya, Tanzania, Sudan na kwingineko. I take you back to Entebbe where Ndugu Jagenda is going to be updating us more on what exactly is going on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ndugu Akol and Mututa. Just as you can see now, here is where we are. It is now the moment of reality. The Vice President, the Vice President, the Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice, the former Vice President, members of the family, cabinet members, members of tech, and all the other dignitaries are all here now to receive the body of Jacob Oulanyah. And very shortly, here is where it is going to happen. And this is the moment, of course, that the whole nation has been waiting for. And this is a moment that everybody has been waiting to see. It is the reality that the body finally is now here. Here is where we are to actually just receive that. Like I told you earlier on, it is a very emotional moment for the family, for the friends, for comrades, for the country at large, as you can see. Of course, members here coming from Lango and Acholi sub-regions also have sent in delegations to be part of receiving the body of Jacob Oulanyah, which very shortly will be now disembarked from this Airbus 350 ET334 that brought in the remains of Jacob Oulanyah. Akol.
Yes, asante sana ndugu Jagenda kwa kutupasha habari na kutupa taarifa kile kinachoendelea. Yes, back to James. Of course, you've seen the delegation that is receiving the remains of the late Speaker of Parliament.
Yeah, I've also seen the members of the family. I've seen the children actually there.
As you can see, here now, finally, the body of Oulanyah has been offloaded from this aircraft here this day at exactly 2:30. It is exactly 30 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock here now. And so this is what happens now. This body is going to be received by the Vice President. And when we get the body from here, the body will be driven to the VIP section of the airport, as you can see. What a very sad moment, and what a very somber day for the country of Uganda, for the family of Jacob Oulanyah, for the national resistance movement, for members of parliament, and of course for all of us Ugandans. When we come here to receive the remains of Jacob Oulanyah, as you can see. Now here is the body, and like we told you, donned in the colors here, and one of the people that I saw go do that was Afande Isabide from the Uganda, Basad, I beg your pardon, from the Uganda Police Force. And so here is where we are. We now wait to know and to see the processes, the protocols, and the procedure of handing over this body officially to the government of Uganda. As you can see, like I told you, it is very somber. It's a very sad moment here. and a very emotional event for members of the family, members of the cabinet, comrades, fellow members of parliament, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Monk, and naturally not just stand this. She's really so heartbroken, and she's really broken down to see what is happening here to her former boss, and of course also a comrade and workmate. So here is where we are, and we will know all the other details hereafter. But now the border is being driven that way by one of the airside staff to be handed over to the Vice President of Uganda.
Na ndugu mtazamaji popote ulipo, bado tupo Entebbe, na kweli kama unavyoona ni utaratibu wa mpokezi wa mwili walikuwa spika wa bunge la 11 la Jamhuri ya Uganda, Mheshimiwa Jacob sasa hivi hayati, sasa hivi marehemu, na wakati wote tunaona kwamba makamu wa rais ataupokea kwa niaba ya serikali, na vile vile tunaona kwamba bunge pia limewakilishwa pale, familia imewakilishwa, chama tawala cha NRM kimewakilishwa. Kwa hivyo tunaona kwamba sasa hivi ni kufuata na kuangalia utaratibu, kwa sababu hii ndio mara ya kwanza msiba kama huu unatokea, ambapo spika akiwa madarakani, akiwa ofisini kufariki dunia. Kwa hivyo mambo mengi yetu ni macho kuangalia nini hasa kinachofaa kufanyika kwa mujibu wa kanuni za sheria, kwa mujibu wa katiba ya Uganda. Ndugu mtazamaji, tunakupeleka tena, tunakurudisha pale Entebbe. Kwa tunaona kwamba mwili ndo sasa hivi unawekwa kwenye gari. You can see the body is being actually put in a vehicle, waiting vehicle, and being taken to the VIP side. I think let's get back to Jagenda, who is on ground to really take us through the next step after this. Yes, as we wait to hear from Jagenda, Ndugu Mtuta, what is going on? You can really, this and as the country, what do we see, what do we learn?
Yeah, of course there are, like we said, many lessons that we learned from such experiences. But now knowing that finally the body of the former speaker has been handed over to the government of Uganda. Remember, when the speaker died, the body was first handed over to our embassy in Washington, and then Washington had to make arrangements.
Yes, we hand now to Jagenda. Ndugu Jagenda, tupashe zaidi.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much. Now it is official that the body of Jacob Oulanyah has been handed over to the government of Uganda, received by the Vice President just right now. And of course, as you can see, being put in one of the heritages here of the Aplus. Just to get here, it was driven by a near side driver, Mr. Patrick Katusabe, who works with NHAS and NAS just right here. So what is going to happen here is now that the body has been received, we are going to go back to the VIP side where the rest of the ceremonies are going to be done. So we will cut this very briefly and return after about 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you, gentlemen. We will now get back.